The first fallacy of relevance we'll consider is the appeal to pity, known in Latin as the argumentum ad misericordiam. The appeal to pity essentially tries to awaken the sympathies of a listener by substituting personal reasons for substantive premises. Take this example where a person pleads with a police officer not to issue a traffic ticket. Officer, I am a single parent solely responsible for the financial support of my children. If you give me this traffic ticket, I will lose my license and be unable to drive to work. If I cannot work, my children and I will become homeless and have to live in the street. Therefore, you should not give me this traffic ticket. By appealing to the mercy of the police officer, this person commits the fallacy of the appeal to pity. Here's another example of the appeal to pity, one which I hear fairly frequently. Professor, you gave me a B in this course, but can't you give me an A? If I don't have an A, then it'll mean my grade average will fall and I won't be able to get into law school. And I've been working hard all semester. This plea is actually irrelevant because one's personal effort cannot function as material support for the claim that one deserves an A. To argue successfully for an A, you need to demonstrate achievement that merits an A. Here's another ad misericordiam, or appeal to pity. Richard P. Feynman, the Nobel Prize-winning physicist, has been misunderstood all his life. Since World War II, he came close twice to having a mental breakdown, first with the death of his wife and second with the explosion of the atomic bomb. I think that the Journal of Science should publish some of his later theoretical work out of our kind regard for his memory and from the interest of human concern for his difficult life. This argument uses some of the sad details of Feynman's life as backing or justification for publishing more of his work, but that's not acceptable support for the conclusion. It's just an appeal to pity. How can we avoid the fallacy of appeal to pity? First, be wary of any argument that tries to summon feelings of sympathy as grounds for support of a conclusion. Secondly, recognize why pity is not a rational foundation for accepting a conclusion. Strictly speaking, it's irrelevant. This concludes this segment of a multi-part lecture on fallacies of relevance. Please proceed to the next segment.